Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack, and the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on a fellow AAC opponent, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Baylor's offense is on the field for the first time today. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. Just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
You don't see a ton of wide receivers come in as true freshmen and just take over the game and be the best player on the field. Man, he's done that as a true freshman. It's been amazing to watch, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy hunt as a receiver.
Oh, picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys. If he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
They'll run it from the gun. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Found a little running room on that one, picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking off. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Baylor!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Looking for a man. It's Terrell. They're bringing heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Stoneburner. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Line gets set, first down. Power football with the run. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to...
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Shoots it to the left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and made. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
NC State quick to the line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Terrell. Quarterback extends the play. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Trying play action. Coming after him. Got his man downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. It'll be a draw. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Bears have pushed it inside the 20. Going up top on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They'll line up for the field goal try as we start the second quarter. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It is good! And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops follow and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Wants to throw. It's Terrell. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He'll fair catch this one in the snow. Got to make sure that you don't let that thing squirt through. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Ruiz. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
The Bears are rolling down the field. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll give it to the back. stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. NC State going up tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A little floater there that falls incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Returners don't need many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. You got to take care of the football, big fella.
At the 35, he's loose. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out quickly. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown Bears! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this 1st half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Back to throw, it's Terrell. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. On the return, it's Stoneburner. Slips through the line. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes his connection. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
When you see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Touchdown, Baylor! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Purdue. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the misfire now on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Terrell. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. To the air on 1st down. Getting some heat. Finds his tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. This is a 3rd and long. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Stoneburner. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh.
The Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the 2nd half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the 2nd half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Back to pass, it's Terrell. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The third down offense has not been good, and add this one to the tab. Another third down stop. They give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions. Nothing going this offense's way.
He gets a block. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He'll pull it on the read. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Steps away. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Ruiz. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Now on second down. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball raining out of bounds.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to get to it. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
That shows a lot of poise and a lot of experience by that guy there. Not thinking to himself, hey, on third and long, I'm going to have to throw and make a really good throw here to go get this first. Hey, if it's not there, you don't got to force the issue. You're a good enough athlete to go take off and get it yourself with your legs. Beautiful job.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Cobb sledding near as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Terrell. He finds his man. Tackled immediately after the catch.
And the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. It's so easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get one toe down to secure the TD.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And he did get that extra point through with no problem despite the snowy surface. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance. But he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Give him 96 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The give from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. At the 35, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Throws to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. And he's running in the open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
I don't think anybody expected this true freshman to jump in the scene here in college football and just explode the way he has. He has been making big plays week in and week out, and that's why this true freshman.
Touchdown Bears! And the route is on. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. One final play before the end of the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Terrell. He's got it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light it.
Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 28 to TCU. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Baylor! And the punishment has been extended. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Come down there. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Line gets set, first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. On the option. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. unloads to the wideout. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, it's Terrell. Makes the grab. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Looking to throw it again. He'll get rid of it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. On the move, he fires. Got it in the middle, it's Montgomery. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Wolfpack will have first and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unleashes one deep. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Working that left side now. The ball pops out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to move it through the air. Takes the easy one to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
He caught it! Touchdown Bears! And the pummeling has started. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, Dave. If Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today, they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Back to throw, it's Terrell. Quick completion on the out route. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They want to just keep throwing it. Got a man. It's Montgomery. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on first down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Trying to take it back. The 20. He's at the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the...
Touchdown, Baylor! And the beatdown has ensued. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. Dropping back, it's Terrell. Pocket starts to collapse. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
NC State with the 1st and 10 here. He's going to pass. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fires left. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. Got room on the return. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown Bears! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
This is what